If you are a teenager or you are about to enter your 20s, I want you guys to watch this video till the end because I am making this video for a very specific reason. I genuinely did not know how difficult can adulthood be. And I am not saying this in a bad way. I just had no idea. I am an only child and because of that I had nobody to rely on and there was nobody to tell me that this is right, this is wrong, this is the right way or this is the wrong way. And obviously I do love my parents but also I cannot completely apply their advices because it was a whole different generation when they were 20. The problems that existed when they were 20 might not exist now and vice versa. The opportunities are different, the internet has changed everything, careers are different, relationships are different, social media is different, everything is different now. So a lot of things I had to figure out by myself and I know you can relate to it. I had to make the mistakes, I had to fall on my face, I had to learn my lessons and then I had to get back on my feet again, which I'm still doing. I'm 23 now and I'm turning 24 next month and I still don't have things figured out. I don't know if the career I am choosing right now I want to continue for the next 5 years or I even don't know if I would be doing the exact same thing the next year. And I think that's the very first thing I want you guys to know, that you do not need to have everything figured out. You just need to keep figuring it out. If you are ambitious but you still do not have an idea of where your life is heading, or you have just entered a phase in your life where you are terrified, not slightly but terrified, this video is for you. And I am going to tell you guys everything I wish someone had told me back then. Being pretty is the least interesting thing about you. This might sound superficial, like come on, especially if you are younger, but I really want you guys to understand thing. Being pretty is the least interesting thing about you. And I'm not saying that you guys should not take care of yourself or look better or just dress better. Do all of it. But do not make it your entire identity or personality based on how you look. Life is much more bigger than that. Especially if you are in school or college right now, being pretty will get you attention. No doubt in that. But there will be a time you will actually start, associating or measuring your worth from the attention you get. But trust me, that attention means nothing. Your school, your college is going to end one day, and that attention is also going to end. Once you get out of that bubble, nobody really cares about how you look. What actually makes a person interesting is hobbies, interests, opinions, how well they can hold a conversation. If you can actually talk about something more interesting than yourself, the way you ask meaningful questions, your curiosity. This is what you should actively focus on, especially if you're in college, because school I cannot tell you guys to do that. It is not possible because we are still learning things, but at least in college, if you're watching this video, now you know. Building a personality is one of the best things you can do in college. Read books, listen to podcasts, learn something on a deeper level just because you are interested in it. Oh my god, I wish I knew this. Try a sport, sometimes travel with your friends, go somewhere, sit alone with your thoughts. I know for a college student it's too much, but this is going to be really powerful. And you know what? Most importantly, have your opinions. Not everyone will agree with you all the time, but that doesn't mean you are right or wrong. Nobody's actually going to punish you for just having an opinion. And the sooner you realize this, the fearless you're gonna become. It's not like you will become completely fearless, but you will get to a point that, I might be wrong, but that's what I think. You might have your own opinion. And I think that's such a great quality you can build. Make fitness a part of your life. This is a thing I have spoken about a lot on my channel. I don't want you guys to only focus on losing weight or gaining weight for that matter. When I actually started my fitness journey, it was because of the fact that I wanted to lose weight. But now that I have lost the weight, I still continue it because I have made it a part of my lifestyle. I did that in college as well. It's not only because fitness gives you a certain type of body, but it will also teach you to actually show up for yourself. There are days when I don't want to go to the gym. There are days when I don't want to show up for myself. But I have just trained my brain so hard that at 4 p.m. I am just gonna prep for my gym no matter what happens, and I just do that. And that, my dear, is the reason why I really want you guys to do the same for you, to make fitness a part of your routine. And once I actually get my session done now, I feel so proud. Like, I did not feel like it today, but I still went to the gym. And the confidence boost you get after that is something I just cannot express in words. Play a sport, learn to lift weights, learn your first push-up, eventually you can learn your pull-up as well. And no, I am not asking you guys to make fitness your entire personality. I once did that. Don't do that. It's just, I think every person should know that how much their body is capable of. I really want you guys to go through a phase where you will be in your dream body. You will achieve that with so much of dedication. I just want that feeling for you. You do not need to date. Okay, this is something I really wanted to say because young people go through this a lot, like a kind of peer pressure. You do not need to date someone. Being single is not a crime, and it's not an indicator that something is wrong with you. You do not need a boyfriend just because all of your friends have one. You do not need a girlfriend just because your all guy friends have one. And please do not be a person who is just getting into a relationship just because they do not want to be the only single person in the group. I have seen people do that a lot. Because you know what? Nobody cares. I promise you, nobody cares. Because there will come a point when you will be 23, you will be actually building your career, you will be making money, you will be doing difficult things. And at that point, nobody is going to be like, oh my god, she's single. But yeah, people might judge you for being like, oh my god, she's not earning money. Oh my god, she's not even doing anything. Understand? And if you have such friends who are making you feel bad for being single, you really need to reconsider your friendships. Because these are actually the years when you will associate yourself with the wrong person. And yes, you will be affected a lot, okay? Nobody has died of being single, but people have died of being with the wrong person. If you know, you know. So if you really want to date someone, have standards. And for that, you really need to know yourself first. By having standards, I mean they should be really worthy of your time. They should respect you. They should actually be trustworthy. They should make you feel safe. And if you have to shrink yourself for that person, you are in the wrong place. And please show them the door. It's not dramatic, but please do that. You do not need to have your career figured out. And this is one of the biggest things I want you guys to take from this video. It's okay if you don't know what to do. When I was in college, I was studying electronics and telecommunication engineering. And today, if you ask me about circuits and integrated circuits, I would just panic because मुझे कुछ नहीं याद है उस बारे में. I studied for the exam, I got the marks, I moved on. And the funny thing is, I am not doing anything related to my degree. After college, I got into designing and then content. So my degree, my job, my passion, everything is unrelated. Just because you're in tech, you do not have to be in tech forever. It's okay to switch careers. It's okay to not do things about your own degree. You can get into modeling, you can get into marketing, you can get into anything you want. But here's the part I want you to understand. I could actually switch careers because I was putting myself into that, okay? I was constantly trying to figure out. I was constantly trying to look for opportunities. You have to try things. You have to put yourself out there. You have to be bad at something. Only then you will realize, okay, this is something I can struggle for. Or maybe you'll realize, okay, I hate this, I don't want to do it. I don't know what I'm going to do next year or in the next 5 years. Yes, I will be talking to you guys because I love doing it, but I don't know. Maybe I'll get into business, maybe I'll go back to designing. The key is to keep experimenting. Learn how money works as early in life as possible. Okay, this is something I regret a lot personally because I had absolutely no idea about what money is. How to actually keep that money when you earn. I made my first 10k INR when I was 19 years old, but I did not know what to do with that money. I just wasted it. And that's what my mindset was. It was like, okay, college के बाद 30,000 की नौकरी कर लो, उसके बाद I will just get the increments and then that's how I will build money. That's how I will build wealth. Which is not possible. And that's how I thought adulthood worked. And because that's what I actually saw people doing. And then when I got out of college, I realized people are making crazy money who are actually my age. People are out there freelancing, building their own businesses, creating content, making 6 figures. And I was like, it was a very bad feeling. Because, and that's where I realized if you are actually willing to put yourself out there, there's no ceiling to how much money you can make. All I'm saying is learn. Learn how actually money works. Learn the skill that can get you money and be very specific about it. Learn to save, learn to invest. You do not need to earn so much money just to start investing. And I wish someone told me that. Especially if you have just gotten out of school or you're going to go to college, you have the biggest advantage, okay? In college, right now, you don't have much to lose. If you don't have anything, what will you lose? So just take the risk. So why not put yourself out there? Why not just learn the skills that will make you money? If you do it for the next 3 to 4 years, I am sure you will be earning more than the person who is starting their full-time job. And I had to learn this the hard way. I hope you don't. Your friends will change, no matter what you do, okay? I had to learn this the hard way. Just because someone is your friend for the past 10 years, 20 years, whatever it is, doesn't mean they deserve access to you at this stage or in the future. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. It's not a bad thing because people grow and then people outgrow other people. It's just how life works. And the worst thing is, sometimes the friendship fades away when nothing is actually wrong. Nothing is happening. And that is a horrible feeling, but it's also normal. The friendship shouldn't end just because something went horribly wrong. You grew in different directions, your priorities change, your values change, your life changed. Or sometimes you just simply don't enjoy being around someone. one, and that reason is also enough. Don't force a friendship just because you've been friends for 10 years. At the same time, do not obsess so much with finding a good friend that you forget being a good friend. Be around people who want you to become better. Be around people who will actually tell you that you are not living up to your fullest potential. I mean, these are the people you should actually take ahead with you. Learn to be alone. Yeah, this is such a powerful skill you can develop in your 20s. You should just be okay with being alone. I know it sounds scary, it's hard. I know, I've been there, okay? The sooner you realize this, the easier your life will be, and you won't change your plans just because nobody showed up, okay? Go to the movie alone if nobody showed up. Go to the dinner alone if nobody showed up. It's really difficult, I know. Go to the shopping alone. Sit in a room alone without needing to text someone all the time, okay? Like proper alone with your thoughts. At start, it will be really difficult, but it gets easier. Yeah, I've been doing this for the past 3 years now, and it does get easier because you really need to sit with yourself for some time and get away from all the noise to actually hear what's going inside your head. It's very important. Stop trying to be liked by everyone. It will make you miserable. When I went to college, my classmates did not really like me, okay? Firstly, the college was in tier 3 city, and there were people from all over Maharashtra in that college. I'm not talking highly about myself here, but it's just I was not able to get along with them. And the worst part is I tried so hard to get along, and eventually I was people pleasing, and my self-esteem, it got so hurt and it made me so miserable. And I realized this when I went for my internship at IIT Roorkee. There I met really good people, and I realized I don't need to people please. The shift was actually massive. I was just being me, and I met all sorts of people who were really loving, who actually wanted to be my friends. And that's where I learned I do not need to people please just because I am not able to get along with people in my college. No hate to anybody, it's just I am not that person. And then when I actually stopped doing that, I got a lot of hate. People called me arrogant. People gave me really bad names, okay? It wasn't easy. But now, 2 years after college, none of it matters. Everybody talks shit about everybody. Your parents can love you, but still do not have answers for your questions. Because as I told, the problems they had back then were completely different than the problems we have right now. Doesn't mean you should entirely stop listening to them. No, don't do that. It's just you should also put your own brains to it. Do not follow anybody's advice blindly. Take the advice if that makes sense to you, or just you can leave it. And also, just because your parents don't understand your career doesn't mean you are wrong. As I mentioned, careers have changed now, and so the way of making money. So if you are happy doing something, if it is getting you money, if it is actually making you wake up and do all the struggle the next day, it's completely worth it. You have more time than you think. It's a good thing and also a bad thing, but it all depends on how you take it. See, Instagram, YouTube, or social media in general has made us realize, oh my god, a 20-year-old just bought a car, she bought a house at 24. Yes, you can take it as motivation, but do not compare yourself with that. It will make you really miserable. And as someone who has done that for a long time, it's not a good place to come from. You can wake up tomorrow and decide that you want to change your life, and you will do it. And you don't have to be a 20-year-old or 25-year-old for that. You can be 30, 40 and you still can do that. You have time. And I wish someone had grabbed my 22-year-old self that, Saloni, you still have time. You are doing well in life. So yeah, I'm turning 24 next month, and it feels surreal. Like, itni badi ho gayi yaar main. But I hope this video helps you at whatever stage you are in your life, be it your teens or 20s or whatever. I just hope you achieve whatever you want. I just hope you get your spark back, whatever.